7 surprising things weakening your immune system. Number 1, living in a stressful, fearful environment. And I'm talking about your thoughts, those 60,000 thoughts you have every single day. Your thoughts communicate with your DNA to create proteins. If they're stressful, negative, fearful thoughts, the proteins created will be inflammatory proteins versus abundant, loving, healthy thoughts. It would be anti-inflammatory proteins, all from your thoughts, meaning you have 60,000 thoughts per day. Those are 60,000 opportunities to heal your body every single day. Being stressed out is one of the quickest ways to wipe out your immune system. When you think about patients that are getting a kidney transplant, the surgeon about to perform that surgery will inject the patient with stress hormones. Why? Because it wipes out their immune system so the patient and the body could accept that foreign object, which is the new kidney. That's exactly what's happening when you're in a stressful state. So turn off the news, open up a book, practice gratitude. That'll support your immune system. Number 2, excessive carbohydrate intake. When you think about vitamin C and glucose, they both compete for the same receptor sites around your cells. Meaning if you're eating a high carbohydrate diet and you have high glucose and insulin levels, and you're taking a whole bunch of vitamin C because you think it's going to help the immune system, the cells will choose the glucose, not the vitamin C. You will not get the benefit from that vitamin C with high glucose levels. Carbohydrates will weaken your immune system, so we want to swap out carbs for healthy fat and protein, like I teach here at Keto Camp with the ketogenic lifestyle. Number 3 are industrial seed oils, aka vegetable oils. These are the most inflammatory foods that you will ever eat in your diet. Some experts say they're worse than cigarettes. They will increase your chances of heart disease, increase your chances of insulin resistance. They will increase your chances of cancer and other nasty diseases. They are Pufas. Pufas stand for polyunsaturated fatty acids. The word poly means many. The chemical structure means it has many double bonds, which is highly aggressive at attracting oxygen, which oxidizes that fat, similar to biting into an apple, leaving the apple on the counter for 3 hours, coming back later, the apple turns brown. That's what's happening to your cells with these Pufas. And there's 8 of them that we want to be aware of: canola, corn, and cottonseed oil, sunflower, soybean, safflower oil, rice bran, and grape seed oil. They are highly inflammatory. They will wipe out your immune system and lead to a lot of problems. Swap those out for monounsaturated and saturated fats such as butter, ghee, beef tallow, lard, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. Those are much healthier sources for your body and for your immune system. Number 4, sorry for the bad news here, alcohol. Alcohol is a poison to the body. Your liver has to metabolize it. It is a toxin to the body, and your body needs to prioritize getting rid of that toxin versus getting rid of bacteria and viruses and supporting the immune system. So when we think about alcohol, there are different ranges of which alcohol is worse for you versus better options out there. The worst alcohol that you could consume that will wipe out your immune system, that will create problems in your body, is beer and wine. Wine is loaded typically with herbicides and pesticides. As a matter of fact, the average California wine has about 64 herbicides and pesticides in it, according to Dr. Zach Bush. That's gonna rip open your tight junctions, create leaky gut, and wipe out your immune system. Beer is estrogenic and causes a beer belly, high estrogen levels, which is problematic, so we wanna avoid beer. If you're gonna have alcohol, have it in moderation and consume clear alcohols like whiskey, tequila, and even vodka. Number 5, poor sleep is a quick way to wipe out your immune system. If you don't get quality sleep, you're gonna have higher levels of cortisol. Cortisol is that stress hormone, and we already talked about what stress does to the immune system. When you have higher levels of cortisol, it will weaken your immune system. And higher cortisol means higher glucose. Higher glucose means higher insulin and higher levels of the hunger hormone ghrelin with poor sleep, which will make you eat more carbs, which will weaken the immune system even more, and it's a vicious cycle. Get quality sleep to support your immune system. Number 6, excessive exercise. Exercise is great, but if you're excessively exercising and not sleeping and recovering enough, that'll create an inflammatory response in your body that your body can't adapt to quick enough, which can lower your immune system. That's why we see a lot of CrossFitters and bodybuilders getting sick from viruses like COVID, because they're in an inflamed state. So too much exercise is not a good idea, which brings me to my final tip here. Not enough exercise is also a way to lower the immune system. I know it's kind of complicated, but we want to have a healthy balance of exercise and recovery. If you are just sitting on your butt all day and living a sedentary lifestyle, that will lower your immune system. If you're excessively exercising and not recovering, that'll lower your immune system. So find your Goldilocks effect, get the right amount of exercise, follow the other steps, and you will develop an immune system that is bulletproof.